Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday, August 27th. My month is quickly dissipating and disappearing. Okay, thank you for all who are jumping on. I have no idea what's going on with my laptop, so YouTube is going to be behind the power curve. Good morning, Sylvia and Cynthia. Hey, Ty. Okay, so I have a question. Good morning, Elder Solomon. I don't even have a question. I would just like to make the statement as I give this perspective that if something is bothering you, my strongest and sincerest and gentlest recommendation is that you open your mouth. Open your mouth to the person who can do something about it. That typically means the one that you have a problem with. Good morning, Early Pearly. That would typically mean the person that you have the issue, the problem, the concern with. Open your mouth directly to that person about it. Now, if that means you need to wait until you calm down and come out of the fire zone, then that's called wisdom. Because you about to take something that's already a little raggedy and make it turn a hard left. You know, and sometimes things can be irreconcilable, or sometimes things can take way too long. My strongest plea this morning is that if you have an issue, and it really doesn't matter how small it is, you get to determine it. You don't need to talk yourself out of, well, it really wasn't that bad, and everybody else would think that was silly. Okay, if you have an issue, a concern, a problem, an ill-fitted emotion with someone, good morning, Mother, you should probably go directly to the person involved and open your mouth and get it straight. Nothing gets better the longer we allow it to fester. It only gets worse. When people do not have the full story, they will make up a story to fill in the blanks. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm just telling you like it is. When people do not have the full, complete story, the full, complete version, or at least your version of it, they will make up the story to fill in the blanks. So to prevent that, and typically they throw in a little extra. Why? Because you didn't fill in the blanks with me. And so you left me to my own devices to sit over here and think up and imagine what you thought. And I know what she was thinking. And see, the little attitude comes into play. We can prevent a whole lot of miscommunication by communicating. I do not need to even give specifics, because all of us have been in relationships and all of us have been in friendships or just, work communications, where someone says something or does something that does not fit very well to us. It doesn't feel well. It doesn't feel right. It feels left undone. And for a whole host of reasons, we do not talk to the person about it, to the one who can actually do something about it. And things go wrong. So that's it. Nothing fancy. You see, I didn't even get a title because I'm like, I don't know what to say that. I'll back up and put something on it. But here it is. When you have an issue, when you have a concern, go to that person. Even if you have to slow your roll, bring your level down from 10, take it back to a decent 2, okay, while you process it. But what happens, you beat yourself down and you blow it up at night when you're home, and I should have said something, and I'm so mad I didn't say anything. And now, where throughout the middle of the day you've calmed back down, when you think about it and get mad at yourself for not opening your mouth, get mad at you're angry with yourself, you're disappointed in yourself, you blew it again because I knew I should have said so. Okay, we don't have to do any of that. We don't have to do any of that. Age and experience help with these tough conversations. It is hard work and it's uncomfortable. Absolutely. I can't see the rest of that. I have to force myself. But you are 1,000% on point. 1,000%. And too often we allow our discomfort to silence us. But that discomfort grows and it turns into anger and frustration and internal disappointment. I'm mad at myself. I didn't open my mouth. I'm angry that I didn't say anything. And the person is just going on about their business, just doing their little thing, and you over here rumbling on the inside. And my plea to you this morning is just this. The sooner you learn to build that muscle and get over the discomfort, get past it. If you're waiting on, well, when I don't feel like this, when I stop being nervous, then I'll do it. Okay, then you'll never do it. You'll remain silent. If you are waiting on a comfort level, if you are waiting on that, you're not going to speak up. You just won't, because it is an uncomfortable situation. It's designed to be uncomfortable. Growth comes when we push past our discomfort and into something that we knew we should have done. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. So practice it. And I'm telling you the honest truth. I have no kind of timer. Nothing electronically is working for me today. So, okay, let me just wrap this up just because I don't know what real time it is. It is a discomfort, but I promise you, you are doing yourself a disservice, and thank you, Elder Solomon. Matthew 18. Go directly to that person. That's another thing. Well, hello, Gunny Plasmid. Oh, it's so good to see you. That's another thing that will help you go directly to the person, help you muster the courage, help you muster the skill set. Okay, let's learn to do that. When we do that as a habit, I promise you things will get better. Even if the initial reaction is, well, I mean, some of you might not recognize that face, but I'm telling you, it's a real face. It's a real thing. Like, she gonna tell me something that she actually came to me and said what she didn't like. Again, until or if people recognize that doesn't work for you, of course they'll continue to do it. And in the meantime, you're over here building up the story, and every time, and she does it all the time. They don't know that bothers you because you haven't opened your mouth and expressed it. You've complained about it. You've whined about it. You've moaned and groaned about it. You told everybody else about it that it bothers you. But the one person who can do something about it, you haven't said a thing. And so people don't carry around no crystal ball. I'm telling you right now. Crystal balls to see what's going on in your mind, they're not a mind reader. So how about we take some of that pressure off people to read our minds and open our mouth, okay, and just express it. Even if I'm not talking about being rude, I'm not talking about being ugly. You don't have to do any of that. I said if you need to back up, breathe, and come back from a level 10 down to something manageable, do that. But don't allow it to fester, because every time you get with that person, that irritation is going to bubble, and then when you want to do right, when you want to be kind, it's going to come out as a level 10. That's not on them. That's on you. That's on you. So let's start building that courage muscle. Go open your mouth and then stop expecting people to read your mind. Well, they need to know I don't like. Don't nobody need to know nothing. How about you open your mouth? I know that was not correct grammatically. I already know that. Open your mouth and express it. Okay, that's what I'm offering up today. That's my perspective. Thank you very much for joining me. Make it a terrific Tuesday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.